Okay, we were murmuring about earlier before you came about South African artists and vinyl pressing and why they're not on vinyl and stuff. Who would you put on vinyl that you would love to play in your set?
The song you played that people must guess
that
who
track?
it was.
Uh-huh. Oh, you put that on vinyl?
Yeah.
Dope.
A lot of Pretoria cats I would put on vinyl.
Okay.
But the secret is to put everything on vinyl, so we document what happens.
That's true.
Today. It's not about putting a hot song on vinyl.
No,
right. All the jazz artists put their stuff on vinyl.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of put it on, bad or good, put it on, for documenting sake. Black people, we don't document our.
We are oral documenters. We pass it down, by way of. But that can't happen,
it's
anymore.
trickling
We
out
need
now.
to,
Like it's dying out because half of the people don't know Itagaze, you know what I mean? Like you just know yourself as Joanna, Odise, you don't know exactly your clan name and
Alright.
So documenting in the sense of when you play some people like, oh, that was a bad song, like Mark Robinson, Return of the Mac. Hey.
But we still moved to that track actually.
Yeah, we did.
Pretend
We
like it
both.
was a bad, but you know it's that thing.
You know what you mean?
Vanilla Ice, whatever. Yeah, so I think I'll put everything on vinyl.
Alright.
Because there's a lot of useless jazz.
Yeah.
That's also on vinyl.
Do you know?
I get your point.
But that being said, it looks like it's the dying years of vinyl. I'm not sure if this conversation is even...
No, actually, I was going to ask you that. The burning issue. CDs versus vinyl.
Not even CDs winning anymore. People are moving to virtual DJing type thing.
Oh yeah.
Where you get your Soratos or your Final Scratch. It's a program you can play off your PC, laptop. Where they give you a program where you have virtual vinyls on the screen.
Okay.
But then it's transmitted through your turntable arm, not even CD, like a record. They give you a record. But in a sense, it's an empty record. So when you want to play a Keith Murray song, you press play on your MP3 player that's provided on the screen. That looks like a vinyl.
Oh.
So you play that, you can even scratch it out.
Oh, but you're just using this empty record.
Yeah.
Vinyl.
So you play any song, like both that they give it to you. So I could play a whole set, but scratching it like it's vinyl.
like it's vinyl.
Yes. So
Alright.
that's why I'm saying CDs even now, because CDs are not durable. They have a short lifespan.
They do very
and
much
they
so.
turn to skip or whatever. Well, vinyl does the same, but that's the whole thing about vinyl.
Got different quality.
Yes, and you can pull a set. The risk is more, but the more the fun, as opposed to CD skipping, because you can't do much. With vinyl, you pick up a needle.
Yeah,
everything is there, and then if you mess up, and if you can cut with using vinyl, then that means you know how to put your position of your needle. Like it has a lot of technicality that goes through behind it.
Okay.
And if you pull a set without nothing skipping, then you know you're a pro.
All right.
That's why I like the new school kids. They don't even know. They just get their slot in the CD, press play.
So now with this whole virtual DJing coming into the fore, does it remove or sort of take away a lot of the whole techniques that you need to learn or to become
actually
a pro
it's better than CD, because like I was just saying, essentially you're still mixing with vinyl.
Oh, so you're mixing. Is it just one vinyl, or are they two vinyls?
There's two vinyls.
Oh, they're two
okay,
vinyls.
imagine like the old school. You have two vinyl players and a mixer.
Yes.
But now you put a laptop in front, where you can see the tracks you're playing from both sides.
Oh right.
So when you press play on your laptop or whatever, the tracks, like it uploads the track, it plays it on the vinyl, so you can scratch it and play it. So you do the same thing on the left, using your mixer to mix both songs.
Alright.
So then, the whole cost effectiveness comes in. I could be a DJ now, because it's very costly to buy
it's very
vinyl.
expensive.
Well, I mean, okay.
I mean, it's expensive to start off, to kick off, but I mean, once you have it, you have it.
Then you have it.
Right.
But also, those things have their own flaws. Obviously, depending on what laptop you use or what, you know what I mean, how fast, how reliable. It could just freeze on you. You could just get a virus in the middle of a set, you know.
That's when you got the hype man.
That's true.
You know,
that's when we need
technical difficulties. Ken might not be able to perform.
Yeah, it's quite a,
the Boron virus hit again.
Because now people also you have to like also get like, say an external hard drive. So you're trying to make the load a little lesser, but your risk is bigger because technology can just you know what I mean. So I know a friend of mine, DJ in America. He has like 2 external hard drives, and he still has music on his laptop just in case. You know. Like he's extra careful. It's like a lot of work.
He's American, they generally are.
I guess, you know. So I mean, the whole thing on vinyl and CD is virtually dying out because Sony BMG in South Africa made a big mistake when CDs were coming in the early 90s. They threw away the printing machines in South Africa. So
the vinyl pressing machines.
There's no vinyl pressing machine in South Africa existing today.
It's only in Zimbabwe.
Only in Zimbabwe.
Isn't there another one in Tanzania? I heard there were 2 on the continent. I can't remember where the other one was, but one definitely in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So...
That was interesting. But a costly mistake, actually.
Huh?
But a costly mistake.
I mean, also, I was reading somewhere, I think it was a while ago, a friend of mine referred me to a site that was confirming that vinyl quality is 10 times better than CD quality.
Wow.
It wears out a lot more
slower.
Than
CD.
So they still trying to think if they should bring vinyl or not, because they're in a predicament because you know they rushed into this whole technology,
digital thing.
Yeah, I guess.
You know.
So,
I mean, if I can still play a 1950 whatever track or 1920 today on a dance floor and it's still
people are still rocking,
you know, is it possible for me to do it with a CD?
No, not really. Not the actual CD, but my concern is the music.
Yeah.
The music that's coming out now.
Yeah.
Would you be able to play it 50 years from now? Music back then was very it was classic stuff, you know, a lot more of it.
Yeah.
There was your sort of bubblegum music, but right now I think the reverse is true.
Yeah, but are you asking in terms of technology wise?
No, in terms of quality of music.
In terms of quality of music, I think, like a lot of people ask, like you try to find a question like, what is love type thing? So people are like, what does music mean to you? I think. First, it's nostalgia. We don't know that, but it is nostalgia. Every time you hear it, you go, oh, I haven't heard it. Like, it is nostalgia. Whether you heard it yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
And right now, this song is playing in my head so much. The next time it plays, I'm going to remember this particular interview. You know what I mean? So, same thing, you remember Salt and Pepper. You know what I mean? So, every time it's reference. It's nostalgia. So... as much as mundane we think it is and pointless it is for us today, like a lot of the old school people are like, the new music sucks, whatever, you know. An 18-year-old or 16-year-old, when they hear Lupe Fiasco, they're like, that was my time. Yeah. Whether you like it or not, that was their time. And it's an honest statement. So, in 50 years,
they'll be playing
your young sister who's 12. Like, oh, my cousin or my older sister used to play this before she goes to parties. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing you hear when you hear Michael Jackson's song or Whitney Houston. I never really particularly liked it, but it was playing in the house so much that I liked it.
You did like it.
So, I think it's a matter, it's relative to age, time, and generation, I guess.
Wow.
That's an interesting way.
way.
And it makes sense as well.